Hi everyone, I'm Katherine Longhi, the Director of Communication at GIFEW, the Global Institute for Extraordinary Women, and I'm so excited to be interviewing Benkova today. Bea, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Benkova. I'm the founder and CEO of the Global Institute for Extraordinary Women. Our purpose is to accelerate transformation of humanity through the enlightened power of extraordinary women. So I'm really happy, Katherine, we are having this conversation today.
Yes.
It's the 7th of March 2019, because tomorrow is a special day, right?
It's a special day for a lot of people in the world celebrating International Women's Day, and here at GIFEW we celebrate International Women's Day every day of the year.
Yeah, we do. And actually you created that.
Yeah.
We celebrate every day. That's your creation, isn't it? That's how you
Every
really
day.
approach life.
Exactly.
Celebrating women every day.
And for our celebration for International Women's Day, when we were preparing for this talk, I asked you who's an extraordinary woman in your life who's made a difference to you and your work, as well as that of other change makers around the world who's like really left a legacy of peacemaking and transformation. Who is that for you?
Yeah, you asked me about the woman. And I remember I responded to you and I shared like there's so many amazing women around the world I really respect. I have so many role models. Like if you look at Jane Houston and Lynn Twist and Lynn McTaggart, Barbara West-Hubbard, the women who are citizens stepping up, taking a stand and really showing the courage. And thanks to a lot of thousands of women in the past on whose shoulders we are standing up and can make a difference, there is not one woman, I think, that made that difference.
But I made you pick.
You made me pick. You made me pick someone that I really am inspired by, I really respect, and I did share with you about a friend of mine and my mentor. So it's Scilla Elworthy. I got to know her 3 years ago. I hadn't known her at that time, and she just landed in my life. She's a 3 times Nobel Prize nominee. She lives near Oxford in the United Kingdom. She is like an amazing change maker, someone who is so grounded and so present. And I share with you about the book that really impacted on my life, which we're going to discuss today.
Yes, which is called?
It's called Pioneering the Possible, Awaken Leadership for a World That Works.
Wow.
And if you just look at the title, that's like already so much in the title, Pioneering the Possible.
I get
What
goosebumps.
if all of us live our life pioneering the possible? Like really breaking the ground of what's possible for humanity that can happen and be reality tomorrow or next week and next month. And then pioneering the possible, awaken leadership. Well, you know, in the corporate world and in the business, and I'm sure a lot of women and men who are watching us, there is so much talk about leadership, leadership. But for me, why I picked this book and really made a difference, because a lot of times we look at leadership as about taking actions and having results and leading and other people following. But what Scilla really looks at leadership as like really working our inner power, that inner awareness, right? That is then informing and impacting our outer actions. So it's really developing our inner power with the outer action. And so the second word in the title, and the third one for a world that works. Just not any world, is a world that works. That means what kind of a leadership do we need to be? Do we need to engage in? Like, who are we needing to be to create and pioneer that world that works for everyone?
Yeah.
I think it's an amazing book. It's really a textbook. It's been a textbook with me since 2015, really. There's so much wealth of wisdom and information and experience in that book. I highly recommend it for everyone.
I love that, Bea. So much of the leadership that we see today,
I'm going to show the cover now.
They
It might be
is
showing
leadership.
like a mirror, but I think you get the point. It's on my Kindle as well, and it's on my iBook, so I will carry it with all my gadgets.
Because you gotta have it.
You've got to
The
have
Global
it.
Changemaker's Guide. I love what you said about it being like a template for new leadership. And how easy it is in the current paradigm to see that, leadership is like action. When you see people in motion, you assume that that's actually what leadership looks like. And she gives this wonderful example, observing Kofi Annan's like daily rituals and practices. She says he'd get up every morning at 5 a.m. and just be still for 2 hours. And that was an important ritual for him so that he could just be present throughout the day, that no matter what he was dealing with, no matter what conflict or difficult situation, that just gave him this solid presence that when you witnessed it, you could just feel that power, the power of doing nothing. Like, it's amazing what doing nothing, how that creates.
Yeah, well, it's not really doing nothing. There's a lot of happening in the inside, isn't it? And I think it's really how Scilla says about how to mobilize sufficient inner power to sustain the demanding work on the issues that we are facing. And it's really the parallel development of the inner awareness and outer action is the marriage of two. Because the point is not just to work on your inner power and not to take action, right? It's really to increase your inner power and combine it with the outer action. So it's the marriage of two, which he says is the only effective way how to bring about positive change.
So that's the good news and bad news.
Yeah, the good news and the bad news, and I think that's the news. For someone it can be like, yeah, of course, but someone it may be like, wow, I never really looked at it that way. And it's really about, like Scilla says, the inner work is the prerequisite for outer effectiveness, because it's the quality of our inner awareness directly affects the quality of the results we produce. And the external world is nothing but a mirror of our inner world. So we need to create in the inside what we desire to have on the external world. There is no other way. So it's really the self-transformation that holds the key to the outer transformation, whether it's on a level of a village, of a nation, or the whole human family. And, I've read about this a lot in the other books, but I think really from Scilla, who is a real change maker on the ground, negotiating, resolving conflict, being 3 times nominated for the World Prize for Peace. She's someone who, advised Peter Gabriel, Richard Branson, Nelson Mandela on how to create elders, which is a global network of global leaders, former presidents like Mary Robinson, Jimmy Carter, or Kofi Annan, and it's her also observation and work with these leaders that make a profound impact on society, really getting to know them and understanding how much work they've done inside. Actually, that was the source of their impact and the profound change they brought about. So I think that's the message for me, for our leadership today. For us to really access our inner power, work on the input, and then combine it with the outer action. And I think the message for together for current times is women. You can see many more women stepping up, men stepping up, but really bringing the qualities of the feminine leadership, the dialogue, the listening, resolving conflict through conversation, not through aggression, including, leading together, that we are bringing, that I feel the society is out of balance for, and that's what we need. So I think let's have the theme for tomorrow, women's leadership.
Exactly.
And let's create an awakened leadership for a world that works, and let's all pioneer together what's possible.
So we highly recommend, if you haven't read Scilla's book yet, Pioneering the Possible, we highly recommend you do read it, because like Bea said, it is a textbook of the new leadership for you to bring to the world. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon.
Yes, thank you for watching, and this is my thank you to Scilla, our thank you as well. Thank you for all your wisdom, all your time, for your heart, and everything you brought together to society, and how much difference you're making to so many women and men around the world. So thank you, and we love you.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.